Rough draft design of the support that I'm about to put on the 3D printer for the time lapses. So what it's going to do is that this is a magnetic glass tray. And so around this spot right here, I'm going to have the material come this way and fold back into here, so that when the magnet is stuck down, the GoPro stand, which is going to be out here, it's going to come out 2 inches. It's going to be the same length on either side though. That's going to be its own platform on itself away from the printer, so that when this goes to 0, it won't intersect with anything on the bottom because it's going to be between the glass plate, and it's not going to intersect with the bar on the z-axis, which is the current problem that I'm having when I try to 0 and time-lapse at the same time. So, I designed a very simple object. I measured very accurately with this stuff right here. Designed this. So this is just the mount that goes in there. Darian, please lift. So it should fit perfectly between there and when it closes.
Ooh, if it closes.
Here, push this. Oh, is it intersecting with the...
Ooh, it is.
Okay, so I need to move the heat extruder back there. What I've done is I removed some of the adhesive that's been holding this in place. I'm going to clip this back in. Hopefully it doesn't contact anything. Pretty much it's just to make sure that that's clear. But yeah, let's go test it out real quick. Look at my hand. That there. That there. Where's our thing? In there. Boom.
Perfect.
Electrical tape, done. That's all I need.
Here,
so that just goes there in front, and it doesn't intersect with the 3D print job at all.
So it'll look like
that.
Actually, it'll hold itself.
It'll hold itself
when
it's moving back and forth. It's going to shake, and it's not going to create a very static image.
Yeah. That's why we need some electrical tape.
Let's go get some electrical tape. What we're doing right now is we're putting electrical tape on the cross beam right here. And we're making sure they're the exact same length. We're going to wrap them around. So now we've secured it with electrical tape, so it's not going to have that much of an issue. And this is just 3M mounting tape. And this now can be set here. If I turn the printer on and 0 all the axes, it no longer intersects with anything. So the major reason why I printed the extended mount on here is mainly so it wouldn't get in the way of the print, but the reason why I want to keep it with the bed is because it keeps the center focus on the actual print itself. So if you're off to the side of where I am right now, you'll notice that the bed moves back and forth, and when you see a lot of time lapses that people will use this 3D printer, you see the design move back and forth, and it makes the entire effect of the time lapse look kind of weird. So when you actually have a time lapse on the printer itself, it makes it a lot better. Only problem was I was actually hitting the printer every now and then, but you know, I've since stopped that. I'm really surprised that the support material is doing really good on this printer. I am astounded that it actually worked this well. Of course, the time lapse isn't going to be all that great, but I mean, so the time lapse apparatus is doing great. I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute, and then this is going to now be the new holder for this, so it's not stuck inside this restrictive waterproof case, so I can use that USB port on the side and I don't have to rely on a battery. Model, hole and all done. I'm really surprised the support material held up as well as it did. Darian's about to go pop a run now. Don't break it, 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 don't break it.
Trying.
No, you can put a lot of force. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to go anywhere. Not on the bed.
Well, the bed wants to move, so...
Oh yeah, you can just hold on the bed. Here,
that ain't moving, dude.
Here, hold this.
That ain't moving. You can do it. I believe in you. I wasn't kidding.
Why no? It's glued. Whew, man. I'm glad we got that on video. That looks great. So, whole support material across the back and everything. So this is all easily removable. We're gonna go clean it up right now and show what it looks like. So I am genuinely astounded by the detail I got out of this. I mean, obviously everything that's going to be an overhang is going to have a problem, but with how that turned out, with what I had, that's just perfect. I absolutely love this. So I'm going to grab a file real fast and, you know, sand it down a bit. But that's going to hold the GoPro on my, well, yeah, that's a custom skeleton mount, so I can charge it and take time lapses on my custom GoPro mount that mounts right on the magnet of the 3D printer. Darian, can you hold that up real fast? And that pops right into the space where the magnet essentially goes. Locks nice and tight. And then I can just go ahead and put this here now, and now I can leave it charging, taking the time lapse with no issues.
So, I cleaned the rest of this thing up so that the mount actually sits flush inside of the clip, and everything now fits together nice and snug. As you can see, it moves nice and smooth also. I am happy. So yeah, thing.
So Darian's beyond enamored with this new... Wait, what are we printing out again? A drip tip?
We're actually printing out the top cap to an RDA.
Okay, so we're printing out the top cap to an RDA. What the hell that means? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. And so this is just a plastic version of it, obviously. We can't do it in metal. But earlier this morning, to get the time lapses just right, we 3D printed an external casing for the GoPro. And we also 3D printed the mount itself so that it wouldn't interfere with the build volume and space when it gets zeroed out. We're also running a USB cable to a 2 amp charger that's in the bathroom so that it can get constant power, and that actually isn't running off of any batteries, and the battery is actually not in it charging, it's charging on a separate charger. So this thing is absolutely running perfect. I finally am learning how to dial in the settings to get really nice, precise prints. I was very surprised immediately out of the print bed that this was already a perfect fit for the GoPro.